Hi, as we have been doing with other subjects, so this video will focus on the weekly schedule of orthodontics. So this week we're having orthodontics weekly test, right? So make sure that for any subject you divide the syllabus accordingly in such a way that you complete off the entire syllabus around 60 to 70% at least in 5 to 6 days time, right? So before the exam, if assume that you're giving an exam or weekly test on a Sunday or on 7th day, so penultimate day you should have time for revision, and also you should be able to practice as many multiple choice questions as possible in the first 5 days or 6 days time, right? And on the day of exam, as I have been telling in the previous videos also, try to focus on giving the test, right? So early in the morning or whenever you feel fresh, and then after giving the test, the most important task, and without that your preparation would be incomplete, that is focus on self-evaluation, right? Go through the paper, evaluate where you have gone wrong, make a note of those points in your notes, and also those new points which you have come across based on the test you have written, and also those areas where you have committed either silly mistakes or where you are not really confident in, right? So such topics should be entered in your customized notes, right? So as you can see here, day 1, try to focus on the following topics, right? So growth and development, functional development of arches and occlusion, and also morphological development of craniofacial structures, right? By the way, all the topics which I mentioned here are in accordance with the BDS 2007 regulations given by DCI. You can find the same in a DCI website also. I mean, not the same, but the entire syllabus is given elaborately, right, in DCI website, right? If in case you need that PDF, you can contact me or you can mail me at proudtobedentist@gmail.com. I'll send you the PDF, course PDF, right? So day 2. So day 1 you'll be focusing on growth and development, right? And day 2 you can focus on malocclusion, right? Normal occlusion, malocclusion, classification of malocclusion, etiology of malocclusion, and general concepts of occlusion, right? And day 3 you can focus on cephalometry, anchorage, and biomechanics of tooth movement, right? And day 4 can focus on preventive and interceptive orthodontics, and also removable and fixed appliances, right? So you can even have diagram based questions from these areas. So you can have diagram based questions from various appliances, right? Also from various instruments. And day 5 you can focus on myofunctional orthopedic appliances. Again, you can expect diagram based questions from these areas also. And day 6, try to focus on treatment planning of dental skeletal malocclusions, retention and relapse. And once you complete these miscellaneous topics, right, you can focus on revision on day 6. And day 7, try to complete off exam, weekly test, and then most importantly, as I said, without evaluation your preparation would be incomplete, right? So try to follow this schedule, or you can modify it according to your needs, right? So this is the starting point. You can call this as a starting point. If you can follow it, it's better, or you can modify it accordingly according to your needs, and then you can follow the same, right? So that's very important. And most importantly, we have these standard textbook references: Contemporary Orthodontics by William R. Prophet and Moyer's Handbook of Orthodontics. So the same are mentioned even in DCI website, right? So these are some of the books which you need to refer if in case you are referring standard textbooks for reference sake. I mean, you're going through certain multiple choice questions, you have any ambiguity, then it's better you refer these standard textbooks for clarity in concepts, right? Also, we'll have textbook discussions from these textbooks also. So we're having these textbook discussions every Wednesday 7:30 p.m. So this week we'll focus on textbook discussion from Prophet, right? So hope it's clear. So I'll just summarize, right? So make sure that you complete off the syllabus around 50 to 60 or 60 to 70% to the maximum in the first 5 to 6 days. Focus on revision on the penultimate day, and then go for weekly test and evaluation, right? And most importantly, have these standard textbook references, right? So I keep on saying this cycle, right? So start with synopsis, right? So I've been getting so many mails, and that's the reason I'm trying to focus on this, right? So I'll just cover up this very small topic in less than 1 minute. So start with synopsis always. I think it will not be clear if I write there. Okay. Maybe just I'll mention the keywords. Start with synopsis, and then go with practicing multiple choice questions, as many MCQs as possible, and from there referring the answer, the key given for that multiple choice question, right? And if necessary, standard textbook references, right? If the concepts are not clear, because at this point of time, less than 3 months or 4 months time before exam, I don't advise you to start with textbook, right? Then references, and once you get the concepts clear, make a note of them in your notes, right? Revise and then repeat the cycle. The same can be applied for any subject, right? So in a shorter duration of time, this is the best way, retrograde preparation, right? Multiple choice questions. So your focus is mainly on multiple choice questions, practicing as many multiple choice questions, right? Retrograde form of preparation rather than going or starting with a chapter in textbook and then practicing multiple choice questions. We just go through synopsis for a brief idea in this less duration time, and then focus on practicing as many multiple choice questions as possible, right? Hope it's clear.